Joining me today is Robert Coco from Cavallini Bakery and Patisserie. Your desserts are spectacular, and we're going to be making one from your shop. We're going to be making a chocolate and lemon curd tart.
That is one of my favourite desserts. So let's get cracking.
Yes, please.
Can you place the butter and squeeze some lemon juice? And make sure you add a little bit of lemon rind to the pot, please.
Great.
And I will continue and crack some eggs and sugar. So 3/4 pieces of lemon zest.
Yep.
Adds that little bit more zing and flavour to my lemon tart.
Yeah. I mean, lemon curd is one of those things where you can make really creamy and smooth and quite buttery and sweet, or you can give it a good kick of citrus.
The tang and the zest you get from the lemon juice, really, that's the key to any good lemon curd or lemon tart.
Fantastic. Now I've got 3 lemons here, and I'll squeeze all the juice out and put it straight into the butter.
OK, Justine, I'm going to grab that butter and lemon zest. I'm going to place that on the stove, thank you. OK, we're just going to gently melt that. So I'm going to add the whole eggs and the sugar together. What is important when you're making a lemon cream is that you don't leave the eggs and the sugar too long together, otherwise the sugar will actually cook the egg yolk.
Right.
So that's a little tip for you.
Yeah, so just do this à la minute.
That's right.
As soon as you start cooking it, don't let it sit there.
So give it a good mix. I generally like to mix for about 30 seconds. What I do want to do is I want to get the lumps out of the egg. So I'm going to add the lemon juice to the butter. All we want to do with the butter is just melt it down. OK, let's mix that in. Just give that a whirl. So we're ready to move over to add this to the egg and sugar. Let's slowly stir that in. OK.
Works a treat.
Let's throw the zest in as well.
Yep.
Add that tang. OK, and we're going to place that over a hot water bath and cook that for approximately 30 minutes until it reaches 85 degrees.
30 minutes, so you can do that and I can maybe make a cup of coffee and just sit and watch you
Sounds like a plan. So Justine, this is what we get after half an hour on the stove. It's velvety, it's smooth.
And we'll just put a little bit of Glad cling wrap over the top so we don't get a film. And then we're going to chill this for a few hours until it's completely cold.
Great, let's do it.
That lemon curd is cooled down, so I'm going to take it out of the fridge. And now we can start filling this tart shell. Now, usually when you're doing a lemon curd tart, it's just with a classic short crust pastry or just a sablé. But we've got chocolate base here, and again, we can get this recipe on the Everyday Gourmet website, so you can follow it to the T. Why do you use chocolate and citrus? I haven't seen this much.
Lemon and chocolate, great combination together. Love the tartiness from the lemon cream and the sweetness and the crispiness from the chocolate sablé.
Does that go straight in?
It certainly does.
Okay.
Thanks, Justine.
Oh, that is just such a pleasure to see.
I'm just going to spread that lemon cream around. You can use a palette knife or you can use the back of a spoon.
Yep.
And we want to get a nice flat surface. So once I finish flattening the lemon cream, we're going to put that back in the fridge.
Okay.
And then the bigger surprise comes after that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this surprise.
Should I place that back in the fridge?
Sure, it's
Thank
worth
you.
the wait. I have been waiting very patiently, and this has firmed up nicely. You could eat this straight away, but you're going to take it to the next level, aren't you, Robert?
I am. This is my favourite part. So we're going to use a caster sugar. You can use a demerara sugar or an icing sugar, but I do find the consistency you get from a caster sugar helps with the caramelisation. You get a nice, thin, even layer and gives it that perfect crunch that you're looking for.
All right, well, there it is.
Thanks,
Great
Justine.
explanation. Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
So I start on the outside.
And do you need it to be almost like a double layer there? I can see you're not being scarce with it.
That does help with
Just-
the caramelisation.
Just like a brulee. We all like brulee, don't we?
We certainly do. So just going to clean the edges. And that's ready to be flamed or caramelised.
Go for it. This is a great little investment. And you know where I buy my blow torches now? Just from a hardware store. They work really well and you get a good, nice, even burn on it. Oh, that's working great.
So the trick for me is starting from the outside of the tart and working your way in.
Rob, that looks magnificent.
That's the perfect caramelisation for me. The darker you take that caramel, the better it is. That's how I love it.
Yep.
Last thing I'm going to do, so I'm going to dust a little bit of icing sugar on the edge. Really makes it look a lot more pleasant on a plate.
It really does. I didn't think that you could do anything else to that because it already looks so good. And again, it just looks just spectacular.
There we go. So, just going to place that onto the plate.
Carefully. Wow.
And this is my caramelised lemon tart with chocolate sablé.
Bravo, Robert. I am so pleased with that. This is a recipe that I'm going to do, and I think you should do this one too. Delicious.